Hey everybody, welcome back to my Project 13. Thanks for coming on by and checking out this early morning vlog video. I'm going to be talking about the Google Pixel Fold 2nd generation. All the information that I share with you right now is rumored. The pics that you're going to look at, the renders, still have to be considered rumored, even though these images have been the same over and over and over and over again. Nothing has changed, but you never know. At the last minute, it can change. By the way, shooting this video at 1080p 60 frames per second with the OnePlus Open. Early in the morning. It is 3:30 in the a.m. So, right now, again, rumored information. But you know how that goes, man. We start seeing this information, and in the end, it ends up being what it is. Now, as far as the design, I'm not sure whether I like the camera bump on the back. You can look at the images that I'm going to edit in. Yeah, I don't know. I'm 50-50 on that. Once I get it in hand, I'm sure I'm going to be like, wow, this is gorgeous, sexy, right? But you never know. You let me know what you think of the camera bump. It's supposed to have an 8.1-inch inner display when in tablet mode, which is a bit bigger than the 7.6-inch Google Pixel Fold Gen 1. As far as the cover display, that's supposed to be a little bit larger as well, 6.6-inch compared to 6.4-inch. And the most important part of this information as far as the hardware is the flat sides, top and bottom. On the Pixel Fold Gen 1, got these aluminum rails that are just a bit rounded, and it's fine, but I'm not a big fan of that. I like flat sides, top and bottom, and hopefully the information doesn't mention anything about titanium, so I figure it's just going to be aluminum rails. And I hope it's more of that flat, not shiny material. On the Google Pixel Fold 1st Gen, those rails that are just a bit rounded tend to get these little hairline scratches, and I mean, you have to really look hard to see them. But once you see it, you can't unsee it. And I'm sure a lot of you would probably go, oh, that's not a big deal, that's just normal. But I'd rather have flat sides, top, bottom, and not the shiny look, but that flat look and feel to those rails. On the inside, on the Pixel Fold 1st Gen, the bezel closest to the display, the inner display, is a shiny plastic material. That too gets these little hairline scratches. There will be a punch hole shaped camera cutout for the selfie camera. On the rear, you're going to have the primary camera, ultra wide camera, telephoto camera, and a periscope style zoom lens and your flash. And again, I don't know if I really like that design or not, but again, we'll see what that ends up being like. You most likely going to have the Tensor G4 processor, most likely 16 gigs of RAM with the option of 256 gigs or 512 gigs of internal storage. So that's a lot of storage. I probably will end up picking up the 512 gigs of storage if I have to purchase it myself. Last year, Google did not send me out the Pixel Fold 1st Gen, which is fine. They've sent me a lot of devices. I'm blessed to be on #TeamPixel. So if I have to trade in my Gen 1 for Gen 2 and pay out of pocket, so be it. If they send me one, sweet, thumbs up, but we'll see how that goes. It is an expensive device, so I get it. Most likely going to have Android 15 pre-installed as well. Fold 2 is supposed to have Android 15 pre-installed with 7 Android OS and security updates. which a lot of you really dig your updates. I look forward to the ones that are really, really, really important. Anything else, whatever I get, hey, I take it, right? But I don't sit and wait for these. I don't get upset about it. My hope is that they'll just, as far as Google, they'll put out these updates when needed, and that my device will just keep on running smooth, and I can continue to enjoy my experience. So it's supposed to have a 4,800 milliamp battery. Could be bigger. We'll have to wait and see. Obviously USB Type-C and an IPX8 water and dust resistance. So that's not IP68, it's IPX8 rating for water resistance. I threw in dust, but that's usually what it is. So at this point, that's what I know. You let me know what your thoughts are on this rumored information. I'm excited. Again, if I don't receive one from Google, I'm going to trade my first gen in. Looking forward to the flat sides, top and bottom. Bigger inner display, bigger outer display. It's not going to be as wide as the previous generation. It's going to be more on that 1+ open type of design. You just got to see what the camera, the camera's going to be great. I'm sure they're going to be great. I just don't know if I'm going to like the design or not. But regardless, I'm bringing it in. And again, you're going to have that bigger inner display, a little bit taller, a little less wide, more like the 1+ open. But it's going to be that very nice, comfortable 6.6-inch display. I'm sure that a lot of you are hoping for 3 apps when multitasking instead of 2. So that was odd, especially when you have a foldable. 3 should be the minimum, but a lot of you don't even utilize 2. So why even get a foldable? A foldable, in my opinion, is to be able to utilize the inner display as a tablet, so you can get into that multitasking. For those of you that already are, it just helps you get through a lot of your daily tasks and what you do in your life, personally or for work. So I think it's going to be a refined experience, and I know that's what a lot of you, why a lot of you skipped the first gen. You watched videos, you read information, you were like, okay, cool, but I'll wait till there's a refinement on this device. And right now, from what I'm reading and seeing, it definitely looks like a refinement. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see on this information. I appreciate all of you being patient with me as I'm trying to get all this information out of my head and drive and pay attention and stay safe. So let me know down below what your thoughts are as far as the information, the images. But again, have an open mind about this, because this is rumored information. It's not set in stone. So at the last minute, something could change. So the more that comes out, I'll do my best to get to all of you and share the information. So, all right, I'm done. I don't want to think anymore. I have to go to work. Thanks for coming on by. Look forward to your feedback. God bless you all. Stay safe and healthy. Peace out.